Hello and welcome to day 108 of the 1000 days of no code challenge. You know, when you order the food online and you instantly get updates like confirmed order and out for delivery. You don't have to refresh the app or keep checking. The updates just come to you in real time. So how does this work? This happens because of something called webhook. Webhooks work as real-time messengers between apps. Instead of constantly checking for updates, they push information the moment something happens. So today we'll explore three things: how webhooks work, why they are useful in automation, hands-on demo of how to use webhooks in our automation. So let's get started. So we can do this webhook automation in all the three platforms. The way we do that in Zapier is create a Zap and the trigger will be webhook, right? So you can see that this is available in Pro plan, right? So you can select this one and continue. But because this is in Pro plan, we will shift to Pabbly Connect, because Pabbly Connect or even Make will allow you to use webhook in the free plan. We will shift to Pabbly Connect or Make because we can do this in the free plan as well. So we'll go to Pabbly Connect and create workflow, and I'll call this as webhook example. Click on create. So here you can select webhook. Trigger event can be catch webhook preferred, right? So select this and copy the webhook URL. Now I'll quickly show you how this works on Make, right? So if you go to home or organization, we can click on create a new scenario and you can select this webhooks. And you have two options: triggers when mail hook received data and triggers when webhook receives data. We'll go with the second one, right? And create a webhook. You can give a name, IP restrictions if you have. Click on save, okay, and you get a URL here. Okay, so you can copy this or copy address to clipboard. You can select this as well. So right now we are going with Pabbly Connect. So I'll copy this workflow and we will go with connecting bubble. We will go to Postman, which is most widely used platform for API testing. So I'll go to my workspace. It's a free platform. You can create your account and start using it. Once it opens up, click on new and you can say HTTP, and this can be a post method, and add the URL that you've copied, right? You can go to body and add the body that you want, right? Found data, which is key value pair. Let's say I'll send name as Ritesh, email as abcd@bit7.com. You can also send any other keys. Let's say, for example, phone, and I'll add 9876543210, right? And then click on send. So if you go to Pabbly Connect, okay, so here it says waiting for webhook response until it actually receives the response. Now we actually got the response with phone, name and email, whatever we sent from Postman. Now the next action can happen from here based on this data, right? So here I can say now that I would want to, the most common thing, email, right? So I'll go with Microsoft 365 to send emails from Outlook. Send name, click on connect. I've already connected this during one of the previous videos. So I'll use the same thing. It'll ask me for subject, webhook testing. I'll go with plain text. Body can be hello space the name here, right? Comma, webhook testing successful, right? Regards, ABC. Okay. 2, which is recipient, from result 1, email, right? Use this, save and send test results. Now I would have received the email. I'll show you that quickly. So you can check that over here, right? Hello Ritesh, webhook testing successfully. Regards, Ritesh, ABC. So I'll close this. Now this automation is ready, right? So next time whenever I'm calling this particular webhook, the automation will happen. So let's say, for example, I'll change this to Rakesh, and I'll change this to support@bit7.com and number, let's say 11. Anyways, number we are not using. So I'll click on send. right? You can see status is success, message, response, etc. And I would have received the mail to support@fitzone.com. Let me quickly show you that. So you can check that I've received an email with "Hello Rakesh." Now you might be wondering, like, what's the point of going to Postman and changing this every time? Postman is just to show you that the connection works, right? You'll have to use this on the platform that you have been using. In some of the platforms, it gives you webhook options, which you can use, like you take the URL from Public Connect or Make or Zapier and go to that platform and give the URL, which needs to be called when there is some event that happens, right? So I'll quickly show this with Bubble, because we have been doing Bubble sessions for the first 100 days. So for those of you who are following, will get how to connect webhooks from Bubble. Now we'll go to plugins, API connector, and I'll create a new one. I'll name this as webhook. To expand this, we can call this as applicant, right? So we'll make it as post. We'll have to copy paste the same URL that we have copied from here, right? So we will go over here, copy this URL, and we can also recapture if we are sending some different details, right? So I can also say recapture, and I will go to Bubble and put the URL over here, and we can send the parameters from here. So let's say we are sending name, Ritesh, email, let's say logins.com. Also, these are not different email IDs. These are just aliases for the same email address, and that's why when I show you the email, you might always see support@fitzone, right? And here I might say payment successful. Then I'll initialize the call. So you can see that status is success and message is response accepted, right? If we come back to Public Connect, you will see the new things that we have said. Payment successful, yes. Email is plugins@fitzone.com. Name is Ritesh, right? Now we might put a condition here, filter, okay, like we have already seen, wherein filter values correct and payment successful equals to yes. Okay, only then go further, right? And we can put a email here, okay, with subject as payment success, and plain text. Name has already come in. The email will be email him, right? I'll say you have received payment. So I'll click on this one. I will receive this email. You can see that I have received this. Hello Ritesh, we have received the payment. Thank you, right? Now this particular API call, you can do it, you can use it from the backend workflow, right? So you can connect this particular thing to wherever you want. So make it as action, and you can call this from backend workflow. So this is how you can connect Bubble to external world using webhooks as well. And that's how we send data through webhooks. You can use the concept of webhooks in any application that supports it. We've just seen examples of the platforms that we have been talking about. Webhooks are incredibly powerful. They allow apps to communicate instantly without any delays. The term webhook was first introduced by Jeff Lindsay in 2007, but the concept has been in the programming for decades. Now that you know how webhook works, try it in one of your automations to see how easy it is to set one up. Have any doubts? No worries, join our WhatsApp community and we can clear all those doubts along with all the community members. That's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.